You want a ball? You want a ball? Good girl. Good catch. You want another ball? Good girl. You want? Good girl. Want another one? Hello. Lucy, let's go. Come on. Sweep her up. Wait. Okay. Lucy, are you tired? You look tired. Did I wake you up from your nap? Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Welcome back to another adventure. We're out on our first hot tent trip of the season, and Lucy's first trip as well. She's being a little bit of a brat right now. We just fed her some ground beef, and she's got the beef energy. We're gonna have to let her out and so she can run around. We're base camping at this spot. We arrived yesterday, and we're gonna spend the night tonight again, and then take off in the morning. There was barely any snow yesterday while we were hauling in, but since we've arrived, basically it's been snowing non-stop, and I think it's supposed to continue until the end of our trip. So we didn't actually bring any snowshoes. I don't think it'll be quite enough that we'll need snowshoes, but it's turned into quite the winter wonderland out there.
A wet winter wonderland. It's very mild, and we're starting to form a puddle underneath our stove here.
We're camped on the ice.
There was no flat spots in the bush that we could really find yesterday. I forgot to bring Lucy a toy for this trip. She usually doesn't care for any toys or bones or anything on camping trips, so I kind of didn't bother, and then we realized she was bored and had some energy, so I had to give her my old face cloth, which is doing the trick right now.
We're headed out for a short hike around this small Crownland lake. Good girl. Good girl, Lucy. Let's go. There's a good amount of snow out here. We probably could have brought the snowshoes. Oh well, it was a short haul in. It won't be too hard to get out. Lucy, come! Good girl! Good girl, Lucy! Good girl! Good girl, Lucy. Good girl.
Snow's tickling my nose. Is it tickling your nose? Yeah. Woo!
We're back at camp. Paige is inside doing some dishes, and we're trying to get Lucy to take a nap. But she
doesn't want to believe she's tired.
No, always wants to be involved.
Yeah.
Take a nap, Luce. Take a nap.
I'd love to.
I'm gonna go and get some firewood before it gets too dark. It's good and dead. Still snowing. Take off the limbs, saw up this big log, and split it again into smaller pieces for our stove. Looks good on the inside. A little bit of punk on the outside. That's okay. I can get into the tent, get nice and cozy. But I'll be back out with Lucy for sure. Tire her out before bed. She's got lots of energy, you know. Lucy, your nose is very close to the food. Are you comfy there? Very strategic. We're settled into the tent and cooking up some pierogies. It's very warm though. Got the door open to let in some cool air.
And to exhaust the onion fumes.
Lucy's already ate dinner. Dinner's ready and we can't wait to eat. Starving. Check it out. Looks good. Well, this is the setup we got going on right now in this small tent to keep Lucy away from the stove. She's in the back corner. Paige is blocking her off, and then I'm riding down the side here. And yeah, it worked last night.
Mostly.
Yeah. So you get to deal with her. Have fun.
Yeah, at least tonight she's at my feet instead of my head. Which will hopefully be better. Right now she's a little worked up, destroying her face cloth.
Good morning. We've got everything down. We're just checking out where we were set up here on the ice. And with the mild temperatures and being set up on the ice, we put down a bow floor because without that it would have been really bad. But yeah, it was pretty wet in some areas last night. It was good we had a foam pad to sleep on.
Yeah. Managed to stay dry for sleeping.
Yeah.
Somehow.
But yeah, that's to be expected.
We're gonna clean up our area and have some lunch, drop down the toboggan, and make our way out of here.
Yeah. I think it's a little colder than yesterday. Yesterday it felt like above zero during the day. Oh yeah, it's moist.
We have to wring out the wool blanket. Oh wow. There's a big hole there. Wonder if that's pretty soupy here. This is where the front of the stove was. And then the back of the stove.
And the entrance right here.
This is where we didn't have boughs the first night.
Yeah, just we left one little area and had our foam pads, but that wasn't enough. Yeah, this is
couple inches of melt.
Well, we had the snow float legs there. I guess it's just where the door was open though, constantly.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just having a bagel with some salmon spread and cheese for lunch. And Lucy had some ground beef with lots of water. Because one of my main concerns was keeping her hydrated. So we bait her water with some tasty stuff and she drinks it all and eats it all. So she's finishing that. And we're gonna have this and then we're about ready to go. We have Lucy hooked up to her X-Back pulling harness. She has a 4-liter water jug attached to her. She's not supposed to carry any more than 10% of her body weight until she's 2. So it's just a nice little easy thing for her to get used to pulling something around.
And the bungee rope here.
Yeah, sit. Okay, pull.
And she's gonna knock over the camera.
She might.
But yeah, we want her to get used to pulling while we're working. Because eventually she'll be pulling her own toboggan. Don't knock over the camera.